A lot of traders believe the market moves because of news, because of red folders, because something happened in the economy, or because the headlines say so. But the truth is different, much different. And if you understand this truth, your entire trading will change. News does not create direction. News does not create trend. News does not decide where price wants to go. What news does is simple. It accelerates the move that was already planned. The market doesn't react to news. The market uses news. Every big move you see on gold, every strong candle, every liquidity sweep, every displacement, all of it was already visible on the chart long before the news dropped. Why? Because the market is not controlled by headlines. It's controlled by liquidity, imbalance, and intention. When you really look at price action, you notice something. Before a major news event, price almost always builds a range, forms a trap, sweeps liquidity, creates imbalance, or sits right near a key level. That is not an accident. That is preparation. Smart money positions itself before the event. Retail gets excited after the event. That's the difference. News is not the cause. News is the excuse. It gives the market a reason to move fast, not a reason to move in a new direction. Because direction comes from structure. Trend comes from liquidity. Continuation comes from imbalance. Reversal comes from exhaustion, not from news. Look at gold during any major event. CPI, FOMC, NFP. Before the candle explodes, you will always find a story on the chart, a sweep, a retracement to Fibonacci, a tap in an imbalance, a perfect reaction from a fair value gap, a clean breakout from a session level. And then the news candle fills the imbalance, sweeps the stops, and follows the direction price was already respecting. This is why pure technical traders survive longer. This is why price action traders understand the market deeper. Because they read intention, not headlines. News traders chase emotion. Structure traders follow logic. And logic wins. Gold, especially, is a market driven by sessions, London liquidity, and New York momentum. These sessions move more volume than any news event ever will. The big players don't wait for news. They create the move and let the news accelerate it. This is why you see massive wicks during high-impact events. Not because of chaos, but because of liquidity engineering. The candle spikes up to grab stops. Then it spikes down to grab the other side. Then it picks a direction and follows the real trend. None of this is random. The sooner you accept this, the calmer you trade. Because when you stop fearing news, you start understanding price. You begin to see that every pullback makes sense. Every impulse has intention. Every imbalance gets revisited. Every range has a target. Every liquidity sweep has a purpose. You realize the chart is not reacting. It's executing. You understand that the market is not emotional, people are. So instead of worrying about news, focus on the things that actually matter. Market structure, session timing, liquidity pools, FVGs, Fibonacci retracements, displacement, momentum. These are the forces that move gold. These are the things institutions respect. These are the elements that shape direction. News may make the move faster, but it doesn't make the move real. The real move begins when structure breaks, when imbalance forms, when liquidity gets taken, and when the market returns to mitigate. That's where your entries live. Not in the chaos, but in the logic. So next time a big news event is coming, don't panic. Don't close your chart. Don't get scared of volatility. Zoom out. Look at the trend. Mark your liquidity. Identify your zones. Wait for the retracement. Wait for your confirmation. Let the emotional traders fear the headlines. You follow the structure. Because when you trade the news, you trade chaos. But when you trade the chart, you trade intention. And intention is stronger than emotion. Direction is stronger than headlines. Liquidity is stronger than volatility. Trade with logic. Trade with discipline. Respect the structure. And remember, this market doesn't move because of news. It moves because the chart says so. Welcome to God's money.